Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to the honorable choices. I want you to do something for me right now. Think about the last time you pick up your phone for no reason at all. Not to call someone, not to check something important, just like pick it up, raise your hand. Yeah, that is what I thought. I did the same things right before I walking in here. I told to myself like just one quick look. And somehow, 7 minutes later, I was watching a cat vowing to jump onto the table for many times. 7 minutes gone for watching something completely useless. We always laugh about the funny, about the engaging things we find on the social media. But what if I told you that the whole thing was designed? What if the reason you can't put your phone down isn't because you're weak, isn't because you have no self control? But what if the system was built from the very beginning that to make sure you are always trapped inside it? Today, I want to talk about digital responsibility, not as a lecture, but as the most important choice our generation faces. Because in the world of youth voices and global choices, we need to ask, are we the ones making the choices, or are the choices being made for us? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to attention engineering. Every platform we open wasn't built to connect us. It was built to capture us. They call it variable reward scheduling. And you know what else does variable reward scheduling? Yeah, slot machines in casinos. Same mechanisms, different packaging. But what exactly keep us hooked? What is the reward that keep us coming back? It is this. Imagine if you have a 300 friends on social media and each of them posts a highlight per week. Your brain absorbs 300 moments of apparent happiness every single week. It doesn't see highlights from ordinary life. It only sees that everyone else's life seems to be living better than you. That anxiety, that emptiness, that fear of missing out, not a side effect. That is the intended result. Anxious people scroll more. Insecure people engage more. And more engagement means more profit. Ladies and gentlemen, now I know what some of you are thinking. I will just scroll less. Okay, I respect your optimism. But guys, this is not just about our personal habits. This cuts much farther than that. Because these same insecurities, this anxiety can be weaponized, and it already has been. In 2016, Cambridge Analytica harvested data from 87 million Facebook users without their knowledge and used it to micro-target voters in election across multiple countries. They didn't hack a government. They used the insecurities of young people exactly like us to redirect the choices of entire nations. Youth voices, global choices. But those voices predicted, prevailed, and quietly redirected. Ladies and gentlemen, so what do we do? Digital responsibility demands three things. Firstly, understand the system. Almost nowhere are young people taught how algorithms monetize their insecurities. So we need to teach each other. Secondly, choose presence over performance. We go to concerts recording for people who were not there. We photograph food before we taste it. We are so afraid of missing out that we miss the very moment we are trying to capture. The most radical thing that young people can do today, it's simple. Be present. No documentations. Choose a life in that moment for yourself. So thirdly, talk honestly. When you hide real moments behind perfect ones, you feed the machine to make us feel inadequate. Vulnerability isn't a weakness, it is the only antidote to a culture built on performance. Ladies and gentlemen, so do you still remember the cat video I mentioned in an earlier speech? Here's the thing, I don't even like a cat, and that is what the system does to us. It doesn't give us what we want or what benefit for us, but it gives us what keep us hooked, what keep us watching. And there is a very big difference between these two. Youth voices shape global choices, but only if those voices are truly, consciously, and responsibly ours. Thank you very much. Stay healthy, stay safe, everyone.